Okay, there we go. Back to Evoland 2. I got the left side gem, now to get the right side gem. That looks like a chest I need to grab. Okay, even the tiny ones hurt. Great. Future sucks. Got red goop. That's a full HP potion should I run into the requirements. Okay, so I need to get up and left in order to get that chest. Yeah, I'll stand up, thank you. Convenient that the thwomps also take them out. Means I don't have to do anything. There we go.
Oh.
Ah, dang it. How does? Okay, that's not a lever. Nope, I can't walk over the spikes, even if I'm invulnerable. I'm missing something. But what is the question? This spot looks suspicious. Maybe if I slam it? Whoops. Nope, nothing. Ah, spacebar. Aha, spiders. The worst possible thing. At least they're not as bad as the ones in the past. Ah, okay. And that opens up that. Which lets me walk all the way back over there. Get a couple more of those. Ah, dang it. I hit the button. Get this chest real quick before I forget. Green goop. Wonderful. Save slot. Head down, hit this, go this way. Get over here. Activate Windblade. Crud. There we go. Got a strange gem. So... Nope, can't go that way. I don't like you, slimes. How does this thing activate? I'm missing something. I don't know what. Maybe I need to be in the armor. Oh, that didn't help. Oh, there's a lever there. Ah, friggin' slime. Where am I? Got it. No. Oh, wait. I missed the stairway. There we go. Hey, got a 10th collectible star. How dare you exist? And in my path, too. Unforgivable. Nice. Now just gotta get back up here. put the thing in the slot. Strange gem. Nice. And smash ball. What's up? Who broke my beautiful pots? I love those pots. Oh. I recognize you. You're the ones who came and chased my ghost friends out of the forest. And now that I've got new friends, you want to take those away from me too? Yes. I knew it! As you have no choice, I'll have to get rid of you. Dang urchin bombs. Okay, well that didn't help. Dang, I do like no damage when I'm not using my sword. Oh wait, do I just have to hit him with a one urchin and then he becomes vulnerable to actual damage? That's entirely plausible. Yes. Ow. Alright, next time it's gonna take 3, I guess. Oop. Good thing I've got the ultimate sword. Your money or your life? You're just too strong. Sorry, my friends. Once again, I have failed to protect you. But we don't want to attack your friends. She speaks the truth. We simply require your assistance. You seem strong enough to remove the boulder from Miami Bridge. The boulder? Why didn't you say so? But you attacked us first! Oh dear, I suppose so. Please forgive me. I only thought... Actually, I should be thanking you. After our encounters, I had a change of heart. Since I've lived alone for so long, I resolved to make some actual friends. I suppose humans aren't so bad after all. Ha ha ha. It's been ages since that whole ghost thing. Anyway, you're quite the looker for your age, ma'am. If you have any tips for keeping your skin so smooth, I might be interested. Although I'm not human, I'm starting to get these wrinkles and... Hey, I'm still young. Might we get back to the issue at hand? I want to find my people. Ergo, we have to cross that bridge. Sadly, I don't have the strength to do that. But you're a demon, aren't you? Yes. Then perhaps I could help you. Think of it as an apology for attacking you. We Guardians are able to harness mana. Mana? My dad mentioned that once. It's some kind of natural energy? You find it in all living things, but it's dangerous in large doses? Yes, that's right. They say it's possible to increase a demon's strength using mana. How about I give you mine? Really, it's the least I can do. You got mana! Natural life energy guaranteed 100% sustainable, eco-friendly, and gluten-free. It is done. I hope it helps you. Now leave, I need to rest for a spell. That fight wore me out. It's been ages since I swam that much. Maybe I should start exercising more and lose a little weight. So, Jatai is a guardian too, like the one we faced in the forest in my time. I wonder if they're somehow connected to the Magi. Did you catch that, Mega Clink? We must locate the person who will help us use this mana. Yeah, I already found her. Out of my way, urchins. Hey, free health refill. Mana Bridge. I suppose I probably should have gone to this first, so I could find out that there's a boulder problem. Squirrels. XP. What up? Hi there. It's not often you see somebody on this side of the bridge. We used to call this Miami Bridge, but 100 years ago a boulder fell and flocked it. No one's ever been able to remove it. Then again, since the war ended, people don't really come out to Demoni anymore. Anyway, I doubt any human will ever break that boulder. For sure, our boss is tough enough to smash that boulder. I tell you though, he's stubborn as a friggin' goat. He barely even leaves that haunted forest. You'd have to force him to move his hiney over here, but nobody'd dare. I mean, he's just scares everybody off. But deep down, he's a really nice guy. Ah, okay, and that's the plot hint. The mushrooms in the future are a lot easier to dodge than the ones in the past, because they don't have AoE blast attacks. What's up, BB? Wake an ally. Yes, 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 yes. Kill my demon, please. Oh, wonderful. You dug up some mana. Let's start off with this beefy one. He'll make an ideal test subject. Munos's power has reached level 2. You can focus longer to unleash a more powerful attack. What can I do for you? Nothing. See you soon. One, two, obliterate. Yes, the boulder's gone. Thank you for noticing. XP. Not seeing anything over here. Guro, look! Look at that! What happened here? Where's my village? My parents? My friends? Everything's gone. I had my suspicions, but now I'm sure of it. This isn't our time period. We have to find out what happened. Let's try Genova. Someone there should be able to tell us. Okay, then. What's up? You're now entering the great trade capital, Genova. Be sure not to make any trouble, and we'll ensure your safety. Traders and disciples. Traders and disciples. All day long, all I see are traders and disciples. It's crazy. Has everyone really become a trader or a disciple? You just got to Genova, right? It's obvious from your tan. You spent too much time outdoors. In Genova, my delicate skin is protected from the sun's harmful rays by the vapors of the smug. The smug. Let me through. I'm training. I'll need to build up strength if I want to climb Mount Alpha. That's the only way to become a disciple. Your store is closed. Yes, that's why you open it. Who are you? I can't seem to find my key to the library, but I'm certain I left it here. I simply must find it to continue my study of the scientific explanation for the predominance of traders in an econo-religious system within a post-disaster society. And where has Mimi gone? Still hanging around with our friends, I suppose. Well, as long as she stays out of trouble and lets me work. Now where's that blasted key? Well, that's obvious that Mimi has it. Have you noticed those pipes outside Genova? They pump the smug that provides us with energy. What is smug composed of? I don't know. Why? Do you think it could be dangerous? You there. It's your lucky day. You just won this gem of a home. Claiming it is so simple a child could do it. A child with 10k, that is. My modest purchase fee. So what do you say? You seem to be short, but come back when you have enough. Aha, no doubt about it. It's nice to eat something other than camp food. Luckily, I've moved up in the ranks, otherwise I'd still be digging with the other idiots. Gotta say, once you're selected to join the elite, you've got it easy. I drink to all those morons who believe in the Great Destroyer. Without their donations, we could never afford this kind of joint. His face is all red and he's barely speaking. I hope he didn't eat anything too spicy. It makes him seem so delicate. It's adorable. It's been months since I started saving up to ask Flora out to this restaurant. I so want to tell her how I feel, but I just can't. I like how everything's natural. Did you know that all the food is guaranteed smug-free? That means it's healthy, and what's more important in life than being healthy? Man, the food here is amazing. Me and the wife come here all the time. Welcome to McDonald's. We've been serving healthy, gourmet food for over 100 years. My great-grandfather founded this restaurant, which fast became the best place to dine in all of Genova. He's a real legend in our family. The food was terrible back then. What's up? Are you in the market for a smug-fueled furnace? Step right up. Ours are the very best out there. Guaranteed to have minimal smug emissions. And an unbeatable price, too. Buy a smug furnace and you'll save on wood. It's very good for the forest. Did you know that? And if you purchase one right now, you'll pay 0.1% less tax. So what do you say? What are you, sales pitch proof? If everybody looks like you, my business will go down the drain. Mr. Fogwell is a real nice trader. Maybe too nice, in fact. Whenever he says hello, I immediately want to buy something from him. Either way, he's a very powerful trader. Blah, 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 blah. It's a great honor for a disciple to be able to spy. I mean, to guard Mr. Fogwell's home. Oh, you don't know Mr. Fogwell? He's only one of the richest merchants on the whole continent. Mr. Mudwell. Well, hello there, citizen. What can I do for you? Who are you? Oh, I'm but a humble trader from a long line of traders. My grandfather was already a professional merchant at the time of the Empire. He was a real hero, helping those who needed passage in or out of Genova during the war. He did many favors, and he also earned money his keep by working hard. Thus was born the Fogwell dynasty. Quite a beautiful story, ain't it? What can I do for you? The great disaster happened 60 years ago, on the 50th anniversary of the Empire's victory over the demons. No one knows exactly what happened, except that a huge explosion wiped out the southern part of the continent. Genova was not entirely spared, and the turmoil that followed ultimately led to the Empire's demise. Thankfully, the traders were there to restore order. After the great disaster, my father and his merchant friends came to the Empire's rescue. They formed a council that would take actions necessary to Genova's survival. Someone needed to act quickly, what with all the chaos. The militia was created to replace the army. The former imperial tax system was abolished to make way for a fairer system. They gave people their freedom back. Since then, everyone is free to do trade and become wealthier. Oh, naturally, traders' sons all became traders themselves, but at least everyone has a chance. The explosion of the great disaster left behind a gaping hole filled with this strange substance. As no one rightfully knew what the stuff was, people called it smug. Our scientists quickly found that the smug could be used as an energy source. The traders declared a monopoly on the buying and selling of smug and built the smug line to transport it to Genova. Since then, everything here has been fueled with smug, and every time people use some, more money lines the council's pockets. Isn't technology grand? If you ever need a favor, feel free to come and see me. I'd be thrilled to do what I can, and by any means at my disposal in exchange for a service of like value, of course. I don't do pro bono. Ha 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 ha. Pro bono. Ha ha ha. As if there were even a thing. Ha ha ha. The great disaster. My village swallowed up by the smug. And look what's become of Genova, Kuro. Is that really our future? He did not mention demons. They must be hiding somewhere. I cannot believe they all vanished into thin air. That's not the #1 problem here. My village, my parents, everyone's gone. Kuro, we have to stop this great disaster from happening. I understand your anguish, Miss Fina. But if it is indeed possible to change the course of events, we should start by saving my people. That can't be changed, Minos. The demon's defeat is a part of history. I learned about it in school. It's in the past. But what's happened here, that hasn't happened yet. Perhaps in your past, Miss Fina, but to me, your present is my future. What might happen to the Empire is none of my concern. I want my people to live, to not be wiped out by our enemy. But if the Empire doesn't defeat the demons, that could change everything. I mean, maybe I wouldn't even exist. It's just too risky. And what of the people who live here and now? Maybe they too will disappear if you alter the past. Does that not bother you at all? But who knows exactly what can or cannot be changed? It may well be that all of this already exists. Perhaps we have already come here, we have already done all this, so no matter what we do, nothing can be changed. You know what, Minos? I don't really know. But I'm at least going to try, and that's all we can do. How about you, Kuro? Do you think we can change time? Nah. You're just pessimists, the both of you. And if we can, what do you think we should change? Seriously, that's just stupid. We must prevent the great disaster, Kuro, and I'll do it by myself if you won't help me. But we would still need to be able to turn back time. I do not know what is possible or even reasonable to hope for. Before anything else, we must find a Magolith. On that much, I completely agree, Minos. Let's go to the library and dig up some info. I have a good feeling we'll find out where there's a Magolith. You hear that, Kuro? Let's get going. For goodness sake, Marion. I've told you 1,000 times not to wrinkle the linens. You poor girl, you have absolutely no sense of perfection. The Great Destroyer demands perfection, and I serve the Prophet who represents the Great Destroyer. The Missus is so demanding. I'm more frightened of her than of the Great Destroyer. I'm not even sure he actually exists. The Missus, on the other hand, I couldn't be more sure. I've gotten blasphemed without meaning to. Please don't turn me into the disciples, I beg you. Isn't that the boss of the Mines of Moria? Do you really think the Great Destroyer caused a great disaster? And what about this business with the 5 keys he needs to collect before destroying the world? Right, it's you. When I was little, I'd always go hide in the sewers with my friends. It was full of rats and other disgusting stuff, but man, did we have a good time. But ever since the Great Disaster, I just don't enjoy life anymore. That was 60 years ago, apparently. Mommy worries a lot. Are all adults like that? Our family's been poor for generations, but at least before we could see the sun. Now everything uses smog, the smoke blocks out the sun, and everyone's getting sick. The traders are the only ones getting richer. What do we get out of it, huh? I worry about my daughter's future. Ha ha ha. Oh, how easy it is to cook with a smug burning stove. I can't do without it anymore. What? You've heard smug fumes are toxic? Everyone has to die of something. Plus, considering how much it cost me, I have to make use of it now. Prophet Patrol, anything to report? If you come across a blasphemer, please alert us immediately. The Great Destroyer will reward you with this truce. Oh, my sweet. One day I'll take you far away from the smug fumes, all the way to the Sylph Forest where time stands still. Our love will be eternal there. Oh, that's so romantic. But I'd rather go hiking on the frozen continent with only our love to warm our frostbitten bodies. I'm your faithful knight. Your wish is my command. Oh, my love. Oh, my darling. How about I invite my mother to come along? How about we forget the whole thing? What's up? The disciples train at the Prophet's Pyramid west of here. It's got a big eye engraved on it, you can't miss it. Hello, orphanage. You rearranged. Back in the Imperial days, this place was an orphanage for children whose parents died in the war. Nowadays, it's a home for people bankrupted by the traders and who have nothing left. I would have preferred taking care of the children. Adults only get what they deserve. It's their own fault if they're in debt, right? Makes you wonder why they do it. Didn't anyone tell them what might happen? Why, oh why did I accept that contract? Every day I ask myself the same question over and over. My wife's never forgiven me. To think that I was taught to just say no to traders who want to sell me things I don't need. Leave me, I just want to die alone. I really tried, you know? After working so hard, I almost managed to become a trader. And now I've lost everything. It's my fault. All my fault. Armor shop. What you got? Hello there. We have a lot of high quality equipment for sale, all forged with the power of the smug. Take your pick. Smug belts, smug boots. You don't want to tighten this one too much. no more smelly feet. Now they just smell like smug. Thank you, come back soon. I probably should have checked to see what my stats were before that. 29 defense. Sheesh. Well, at least it's something. I don't know how much, but it is definitely a thing that I did. Hello, small children. Let's double check everything first. Mimi, did you get the key? Yep, Saku. I got it. Brilliant. How about you, Ribbon? Do you have the map? Yeah, boss. I've got the map. Awesome. I hereby declare, Operation No Toys with Plenty of Books has begun. Saku, I think we should come up with a better name for our operation. I think so too. How about we call it Operation Super Mimi? No. Mimi, it's not just your operation, it's all of ours. And so, might I suggest, Operation Saku and her friends. No way! Why should there only be your name in our operation? Maybe because it was my idea in the first place? Well, I'm the one who stole my dad's key. If I get caught, I won't get dessert for at least 3 days. Which means I'm the one taking the biggest risk here. Stop arguing, you two. I just want to read the books that are hidden in the library. It's so boring without any toys. So why not call our operation Books for Ribbon? No! You guys are so mean to me. I'm gonna cry. Ribbon, come on now, don't throw a fit. Hey, how about we go back to our HQ to choose the name? Good idea, Mimi. Alright, everyone return to HQ. Hey! Wait for me, you guys! Alright, now that that cutscene's gone, I can find whatever that house is. You don't look like you're from around here. Bit of advice. Try not to blaspheme near disciples or certain members of the militia. Makes no difference to me, but some are a bit overzealous. How do you blaspheme? Oh, there's loads of different ways, and they just seem to get more uncompromising every day. Tell you what. Better yet, don't say a thing. Anyway, you don't really look like the chatty type. The old Imperial jail was abandoned since there wasn't any need for it. Oh, there's still plenty of criminals out there, mainly blasphemers. But they were too expensive to feed and house. Don't get me wrong, we're not savages. We're not going to execute them or anything. That would be way too expensive anyway. No, instead we send them into the smug. Nobody's ever coming back. But at least we're giving them a shot. I joined the militia to defend Genova, not to apprehend blasphemers. Plus, with every passing day, the definition of blasphemy gets broader. At this rate, I can't say how far we'll go. Maybe we'll end up throwing everybody into the smug. Do you believe in the Great Destroyer? Do you believe that the Prophet's disciples say he's going to destroy the world? But if you ask for a precise date, they all get pretty vague. Maybe it won't happen for a few centuries. My plan's to work in the militia for a few years. After that, I'll save up and become a wealthy trader. It could happen. It's in our constitution even. Well, very few have done it so far, except for the sons of traders, of course, but that's only natural, right? Anyway, I'll be one of the first to make it big. I just need to pull myself up from my bootstraps. The militia is being increasingly replaced with patrols of the Prophet's disciples. Oh, but I'm not a blasphemer. Just maybe it'd be better to keep things separate? I'd rather eat here than in the tavern. This way I can save up money to buy myself a meal at McDonald's every once in a while. Makes me drool just thinking about it. If the Prophet has his rules, so do the militia. First rule of the militia, you do not talk about the militia. Second rule of the militia, you do not talk about the militia. And don't even ask about Rule 34. After a long day, members of the militia come and rest here in the old Imperial Guard room. It's funny to think that 100 years ago during the war, soldiers actually lived here. They must have had very skilled lieutenants to have won the war. Zzz. No, don't take. In the bureau. $50 gold. When I was young, I often came and played in the streets of Genova. But after the Great Disaster, the city became a terrible place with the traders and the prophet seizing power. And the smug. Makes me cough, and many residents have fallen sick as well. Ever since, I've cut down on trips to Genova as much as possible. Are those chickens? No, those are flowers. Okay. Many years ago, this was the Emperor's Palace, but nowadays it's where the Council of Traders operates from. Most of the traders reside in the palace, with the exception of a few like Mr. Mudwell who live in town. Have you ever been to the Emperor's former palace? No. If you become a very wealthy trader one day, maybe you too can join the Council of Traders. Yes. Oh, how'd you manage that? Only the Council of Traders can access the palace. I was arrested. Alright, nothing over there. There could have been. Ah, dang it. Look, Kuro, the Imperial Library. I'm not sure what it's like now, but in my day it was known for its many documents. I bet if we go there, we'll find out plenty about this time period. There's also likely to have something on the location of the megaliths. We'll have to find another one to get back home, seeing as that the one that got us here was destroyed. The megaliths are quite rare, and even if we were to find one, how would we activate it? Not to mention, it could end up taking us to an entirely new era. Minos, stop being so defeatist. What else can we do besides try? Nothing we can do will change anything. My people, my son, all of them dead. Kuro, I think Minos is going to need some time to adjust. Let's try finding information as fast as we can. Library access is restricted to researchers. They're the only ones with keys. Yeah, I know. Who'd want to read books anyway? Utterly pointless. This door is closed. Sure, the Great Disaster flattened a whole part of the continent, but that's also where we get smug from. As they say, all's well that ends well, right? Well, except for all the victims of the Great Disaster, of course. But then apparently they didn't suffer at all. Boom, got it in an instant. I mean, I don't know much about it, hey? I wasn't born yet. When I gaze at this fountain, I think of the future. The prophet has revealed it to us. He alone holds the truth. Water will wash over the world and all will be flooded. The great destroyer is already at work, but the prophet will save us. I think I've already talked to you. There's McDonald's. There's the inn, which I haven't entered yet. There's the shop. And then I went up. I went into those buildings. Okay, the inn it is. My daughter likes to play with her friends out in the courtyard at the inn. I can't imagine what they do out there all day. Yeah, but perhaps you'd like to rest for a while. Nah. It's getting harder to find non-smug enriched fruits and veggies. Sure, they look pretty, but they've got brighter colors, but they're completely tasteless. How am I supposed to use that stuff to cook up some proper plates of food? The food here's okay. It's small beans compared to McDonald's, best restaurant on the whole continent. I just can't sleep with all the noise from those girls next door. Why doesn't their mother tell them to ease off a bit? Step aside, old man. Can't you see I'm walking here? Mommy, that man looks poor. Don't touch me, mister. You're gonna give me diseases. Being a trader's wife isn't exactly a cakewalk. True enough, we want for nothing, but my husband is away very often and compensates by bringing our girls presents. I think they'd be better off if he were around more. I can't discipline them. I think they're just too cute to punish them. This. I'll make millions off this contract, assuming they don't read the fine print. All these books everywhere. I do hope the Prophet will enact a law banning them. Wah. What is crying? The books? Whoops. Watch out, girls. There's a creepy guy staring at us. That? No, it's nothing. It's empty. Huh? Who are you? What are you doing in our HQ? I'm looking for the key. The key? What key? Do you think I'm an idiot or something? Operation Megaclink? Yeah, not bad. But I think we can come up with something better. I'm just passing through. Oh, okay. Well, keep walking. I want to help. Oh, really? Hear that, Mimi? He wants to help us. But he's not help. But help us for that exactly. Good point. Help us with what? I was just about to ask that. So, you want to help us do what exactly? Steal books. Steal books? Seriously, are you nuts? You working for the Prophet's Secret Service or something? Do you really think we'll admit to something like that? Forget about it. You're too green to try and nab us. Blah, 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 blah. Dang it. Get toys. Toys? What for? We don't need no stinking toys. We're not little girls who play with dollies. We do much more interesting stuff than that, right, girls? Yeah, Saku. For sure. So, you see? Keep your toys. Besides, they're illegal here. Help. I just need the key. Say, you know what? I like people who are direct, who know what they want. So, say you find this key of yours, like maybe in a safe or a chest or something, and maybe you use it to get into the library. And in the library, say you find, oh, I don't know, a book? In this purely hypothetical scenario, would you bring it to us? You promise? Cross your heart and hope to die? Like, do you promise on your life? Well, I think we'll get along just fine. Keep your promise, and you'll have nothing to worry about. Key to the library. It opens the gateway to knowledge, and maybe new problems too. We can trust you, I hope. Careful not to lose the key. Keep your word, and you'll have no problems. Or trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Triple trouble. Alright. And then the library is right here. And I'll call it here.